Good afternoon, good evening, sorry, and welcome to Loughborough University. We've got about 16 minutes to go till tip-off for WBBL action as your Leicester Riders take on Durham Palatines. We will be back with you in a few minutes for live commentary of the game. A warm welcome to everybody joining us online for today's WBBL action. My name's Russell Levinson. I'm joined by Sammy Williams here at Loughborough University. A very different Thursday night tonight. Very rare we have a WBBL action on a Thursday night. But as we look to finish the season and lots of games coming up for the league, both of these teams sees us here at Loughborough University on a Thursday. So expecting a great game of basketball. So Sammy, joining me today, what are the key players we should be looking out for in today's game?
I think everyone knows Oliana Squires is one of the key players to the this Leicester Riders team here. Alongside, we should be looking for Jessica Yates to be going off, and hopefully Ashley Arlen, the captain, today.
And what about for the Durham Palatines as well? Obviously, we're seeing back Harriet Otterwell-Soulsby, who actually came through the Charnwood and Loughborough programme before heading over to the States, and obviously is now working full-time at Durham University. It's great to see her back here.
Impressive stuff.
And obviously, they've got a lot of other players to look out for as well, in especially Hendershot, who's currently averaging 11 points, 9 rebounds and 4 assists a game. And you also got, you also have Jessica Wayne as well, who's averaging 16.5 points as well for them, leading them in scoring after Harriet Otterwell-Soulsby. Since she's come back, she's only played 9 games, and she's currently averaging 22 points a game, and also adding to that 10 rebounds a game, 9.8. That's some pretty impressive stats so far. Just over a minute to go in WBBL action. Teams are just going into the huddles now before we get started.
Durham with quite a short bench today.
Yeah, they only have 8 players on the bench, Durham, today, whereas Riders have a full roster of 12, and that'll be an interesting thing how the depth as the game goes on.
Towards the fourth quarter, I think Durham is going to be feeling the lack of players.
Okay, starting fives for both teams coming out. So starting for the Leicester Riders is their captain, number 31, Ashley Arlen, and Kirsty Brown, Hannah Robb, Mackenzie Johnston, and Oliana Squires. And then starting for the Durham Palatines is Harriet Otterwell-Soulsby, Ellie Hendershot, Jessica Wayne, Ini Basista, apologies for the mispronunciation there.
And Orioma Chukwueti.
So we're about to get underway here at Loughborough University. WBBL Thursday action. As tip-off, Otterwell-Soulsby goes up against GB International Kirsty Brown. Kirsty comes up with it. Johnston for the Riders as she looks to set the play up for the first offense of the game. Squires comes around the screen, finds Arlen. Back to Johnston. Johnston to Robb. Robb looked to shoot, passes inside to Brown. Back out to Arlen. Attacks the basket. And Palatines come up with it. Otterwell-Soulsby comes up with the ball. As Palatines set it up. Otterwell-Soulsby looking underneath the hoop. Nice shot fake. And end a shot to Otterwell-Soulsby for 3.
And Durham starting off the game well here. Their first 3 going down. Always love to start a game like that.
Johnston to Robb. Inside to Arlen. Inside to Brown. Foul is called. That's going to send Kirsty Brown to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Foul is called on Chuki Itu, and that's going to send Kirsty Brown to the line to shoot 2 shots. Obviously, Durham have to be careful of not getting into foul trouble too early in the game with only having a short rotation.
Right, 1 minute, first foul. Don't want to keep going along this route.
Kirsty Brown makes the first. Second is good. And current 3-2 early lead to Durham as they bring the ball up.
Chukwueze with the ball right now.
To Eldershot. Eldershot.
Jessica Wayne now. Back to Wayne.
Wayne tries to get it off, and that's great defense from the Leicester Riders. 24-second violation. Great defense. Sure. Johnston to bring the ball up for the Riders. To Squires, back to Johnston. Johnston looks to set it up. Another foul is called, another early foul for Durham. Foul this time is on Eldershot. Durham number 3, first personal foul. That's going to send Johnston across the sideline to put it in for the Riders. Squires, back to Johnston. Johnston. Brown. Back inside. Brown for 3. And big rebound by Hannah Robb, offensive end. Nice seal from Ashley Arlen, finishes for 2. That's a beautiful seal there from her.
And great stuff inside for the Leicester Riders here. Two great buckets have come inside here. First one was a foul and second one was a straight put in by Ashley Arlen.
Wayne to answer for Durham. Kirsty Brown tips up, Atwell Salisbury tips it over, gets the offensive rebound. Good play from Atwell Salisbury, nice left-handed layup and misses. Good offensive rebound there from Eldershot. Back to Wayne. Inside to Eldershot. Back out. And it's a good, strong rebound there from Kirsty Brown, but her foot was out of bounds. So it's going to be an end-line ball to Durham Palatines.
Durham here just feeling the strength of Leicester's interior presence.
7:17 left to play in this first quarter. Riders 4, Palatines 3. Good defense from the Leicester Riders. Good hands there from Hannah Robb and Ashley Arlen. Oswald Salisbury. Spin move inside. Johnston comes up with a rebound as Riders are out in fast break in transition. Robb in the corner. Turns it over, looked to pass it inside, then turn it over. Wayne comes up with it for Palatines. Wayne all the way to the basket, misses the layup. Arlen gets the rebound out to Squires. Squires, a little hesitation. Outside to Johnston, back to Arlen. Big rebound by Eldershot. And that's a foul called on the Riders. Eldershot currently rebounding 9.5 rebounders a game for Durham, as well as 4.8 assists a game.
Wow, doing all the hard work there. Rebounds, assists, that's what gets your team winning.
Good hands there from Johnston, just out of bounds, but it was already out of bounds before Johnston got it, so it's going to be a Riders ball. So Johnston brings it up for the Riders. Back to Squires, back to Johnston. Robb. Turnover as Harris, I suppose, gets her hands on it. Robb, high intensity defense, trying to win it back. As Eldershot goes up against Arlen. Wayne for three. Big three-pointer there from Wayne for the Palatines. Arlan, Squires. Arlan out to Johnston. Johnston for three. What a reply there from the Riders.
Back three there. As both teams are now settling into the game.
Oswald Salisbury gives it back to Basuta. Oh, foul is called. It looked like it was she got her hands on the ball, but the referee's called a foul on Hannah Robb.
2 fouls apiece now.
And substitution for the Riders as Hannah Robb takes a break. Coming into the game for the Riders for the first time, Jess Edsforth Yates. Five seconds violation. Good defense from the Riders. Squires to put the ball in for the Riders. Edwards Yates stops, pulls up for free. Big three-pointer from Jessica Edwards Yates. What a shot that is.
Checks in, makes an immediate impact on the ball game here. First shot, first make. Ball inside to Ellie Henderson.
Great block there by Fiona O'Dwyer. Squires in the corner. Edworth Yates. Big three-pointer, back-to-back threes from Jessica Edworth Yates. What a play that is. What an impact she's made.
Straight into the game, back-to-back threes. Impressive stuff there from Jessica Yates.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want. Someone coming off the bench, ready to play. She made a big defensive denial, actually, that helped first of all. And then back-to-back threes helps give a 7-point lead to the Riders. They now lead 13-6. And we'll be back straight after this timeout. Welcome back here at Loughborough University. 4:40 to go in this first quarter. Riders currently lead 13-6. And the Palatines have the ball with Wayne. Wayne, good hands there by Squires, and Johnston comes up with it for the Riders. Nice behind the back as Johnston brings it up. Pick and roll there with Ashley Arlan, fakes it, nice fake, pulls up, and Oswell Salisbury comes up with a defensive rebound. And she's now playing point guard, guarded by Fiona Dwyer. She goes coast to coast, all the way for two. What a play that was by Harriet Oswell Salisbury. And Squires comes up with it. And another big rebound by Harriet Oswell Salisbury. Foul is called on Oliana Squires. Hannah Robb back in the game. Squires takes a break. Riders back into this press. Oswald Salisbury at the top, back hands off to Wayne. Aldershot. Nice move. Finish, doesn't make the layup. Dwyer comes up with it. A nice seal as well by Emma Fee to give her the lane. Hannah Robb finishes for two. Nice pass in transition there as well, as Wayne comes up with Durham. Back out to Oswald Salisbury. Salisbury guarded by Fee. Into Eldershot. Dwyer. A nice finish from Hendershot. Fiona Dwyer. Big three-pointer by Fiona Dwyer. She looked to fake it the first time and then was still wide open. No one even got out to her, so she decided to take it, and great three-point shot there from her.
Making the defense.
As well, Salisbury tries to reply with a three of her own, but comes off the front of the rim. Johnston out to Hannah Robb in the corner for free. Big corner three-pointer. What a pass by Johnston. What an assist and a great play by her.
And the Riders just pushing the pace here. Really getting the ball up and down the court.
Otterswell Salisbury. Good defense by Rob on Wayne. Really making it hard for her every time she catches it. Good defense from the Riders. Edwards Yates. Just a little bit too much mustard on that pass. And Mackenzie Johnston couldn't get to it. It's going to be a Palatine's end line ball. Wayne brings the ball up for Durham Palatines. Great defense, great hands there from Ashley Arline just to get in the passing lane there, making everything hard for Hendershot to catch. 2:04 to go here at Loughborough University. Riders lead 21-10. It's a sideline ball for Durham Palatines. Wayne steps for three, hits the front of the rim. Rob comes up with it. Rob brings the ball up. Hand off to Edgeworth Yates. Nice handoff play. Good screen inside. Back out. Edgeworth Yates. Oh, what a pass to Ashley Arline. What a pass by Jess Edwards Yates before she's hitting the freeze. Now she's finding a teammate for free. What a pass that is, and a great three-pointer there from Ashley Arline. 14-point lead here at Loughborough University for your Leicester Riders. Oh, good defense again as Rob comes up with it. Nice fast break play. What a play in transition. Edgeworth Yates is on the end of it this time off a great assist from Hannah Robb.
Just defense and pushing the pace here by the Riders.
Oswald Salisbury attacking Arline. A great defense as Edgeworth Yates comes up with a rebound this time. She's all over the stat sheet today. Palatine's Wayne comes up with it and finishes for two. Fee back out to Edwards Yates. Back out to Ashley Arland. Good ball movement from the Riders. Nice pass inside. Foul is called. Foul is on 21 Palatines. That's on Wayne. Substitution for the Palatines. And substitution for the Riders. Squires coming back in. Wayne taking a break for the Palatines. Squires to Fee. Tipped away by Palatines. Referee says it's a Riders sideline ball. 27 seconds to go. 12 seconds on the shot clock in this first quarter. Squires finds Arline and turnover there. Oswald Salisbury comes up with a steal. Oswald Salisbury looks to go coast to coast again. Oh, what a play. Just misses it, in and out. Arline comes up with it. Squires. Oh, big three-pointer. Oleana Squires. She looked at the scoreboard just before she shot, saw there was 2 seconds, pulls it up from deep with a deep three-pointer to finish that first quarter with a 17-point lead for the Riders, 29-12.
Just great three-point shooting by the Riders and great defense. I can't stress that enough. The defense is what's keeping them in so much of a lead here in the game. You can get threes and you can hit shots, but if you're not holding the other team to 12 points in a quarter like they are right now, then you're not with a 17-point lead going into the second quarter.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think defensively, Riders have been superb so far. Obviously getting stops, but I think the other thing's been really impressive is the way they got out in transition.
Yeah.
The transition play has been they got 29 points on the board already, and a lot of that is actually through transition.
Very much.
A lot of layups, but also a lot of corner threes. They really know how to find their teammates, and they're really sharing the ball really well in this first quarter.
Yeah, Coach Krumesh will be very happy with what he's seeing from his team so far.
Well, we're going to just take a break, and we'll be back with you just straight after this first quarter action. Welcome back to Loughborough University. Second quarter action here at WBBL action. Leicester Riders take on Durham Palatines as we get this back underway. Shout out to John Hobbs, also giving me a hand with some of the pronunciations for some of the players' names. Appreciate your help with that, mate. As Palatines come up with the offensive rebound, Wayne comes up with it. End of shot. Nice pass inside, all in and out as Squires comes up with it for the Riders.
Great back little cut there, just unfortunately couldn't finish the ball.
R-line to Brown. Brown finds Trent. Foul is called. It looks like off the ball. Foul's called on Harriet Utterswell Soulsby for Durham Palatines. First personal foul for her. Brown to put it in for the Riders. Offensive foul has just been called off the ball. This time on Ashley Ireland. That's her first personal foul.
It's just getting physical inside there with the bigs there.
As Palatines have the ball. Hendershot, nice pass inside. Foul was called. Foul was called on Anna Trent for the Riders, and that's going to send
Chukwuetu to the line.
Chukwuetu to the line for 2 shots. And substitution for the Riders as Trent takes a break. O'Dwyer comes back in for the Riders.
Another great backdoor cut there by Chukwuetu.
She makes the first.
Misses the second. Oleana Squires with the ball now. Being hounded up the floor by Brock. Ball back to Squires. Squires with a mid-range pull-up. Just off. Ball is loose. Ball is going Durham way.
Substitution now for your Leicester Riders.
Seems like the ref says that the ball's come off Kirsty Brown. And Kirsty Brown checks out. Now on the floor we have Fiona O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer's on ball. Oliver Squires, he's around. Shot there by Elisa Brock. 14-point game. Krumesh clearly not happy with what he saw on the floor just now. Decides to call the timeout.
A couple of lapses, I think, there on defense, and I think he probably just wants to settle everyone down and obviously stop that run from Durham Palatines. We'll be back with you straight after this timeout. Welcome back. Second quarter action here at Loughborough University. 8:24 to play in this second quarter. Riders currently lead the Palatines by 14. Squires with the ball for the Riders. To Johnston. Johnston. Turnover by the Riders as Palatines come up with it. And a shot to Wayne. Wayne back inside. Nice cut and pass inside, finish for two.
Durham Palatines doing a great job of cutting into the basket here. They've had about 3 opportunities at the rim straight off cuts.
O'Dwyer. Squires comes up with it. O'Dwyer, nice cut. What a nice pass as well from Squires to find O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer missed the three-pointer. Squires comes up with the offensive rebound and then attacks the basket, gets the good pass and finishes for two and stops the Palatines run. Good hands by Hannah Robb there. Good defense.
Back to the great defense.
Nice
now.
crossover there by Squires. Inside to Arlone, back to Squires. Squires to Arlone, back to Robb. Johnston inside to Ashley Arlone, just misses the layup. Wayne, Otterwell Salisbury. Good hands. Oh, I think Johnston got caught with her hands in the cookie jar there.
Yeah.
That's going to send
close one though.
Otterwell Salisbury to the line to shoot 2 shots. Just reached in from behind there, I think. It's always a tough one whenever you come in from behind.
Yeah. Sometimes even if you do get a clean strip, the refs can't see it. It's a foul.
Otterwell Salisbury on the line. 6:54 to go. Riders lead the ball game currently by 14. Otterwell Salisbury misses the first. And the second. 2 missed free throws. Quite rare there for Otterwell Salisbury. Normally a 69% free throw shooter. Squires. Robb. O'Dwyer. Inside to Fee. Fee. Nice corner pass by Fee. Squires. Good rebound by Dwyer. A nice offensive rebound by Fiona O'Dwyer.
Yeah, by the rest of the riders. And if you can just see in that possession, the ball just kept moving and moving and moving.
And even when the three that actually looked good by Squires from the corner, Fiona Dwyer got really good positioning to get that offensive rebound and just finished up through contact.
Right.
And the basket was good, foul was called, and Dwyer will go to the line to shoot one shot for the bonus. Makes the bonus, 3-point play there for Fiona O'Dwyer.
Durham coming down the floor.
Ottawa Salisbury.
Chukwuetu with the air ball.
As Jess Edgeworth Yates gets it, pushes the tempo. Good pass. Johnson slows it down. Uses the screen. Pass the corner free. For Dwyer. Fiona Dwyer hits the corner free this time. Last time it was the offensive rebound and making the 3-point play. Now it's the corner free.
Just impact everywhere.
Great play there from her.
And great use of the ball screen by Mackenzie Johnson there as well.
Big reply there for free for Palatinate.
Durham really needed that to keep them in the game there.
Johnston. Tight guarded. But a nice corner free finds Edgeworth Yates. Attacks the basket as Fee comes up with it. Oh, she was trying to get out of there. There are 4 players around her.
Yeah.
And she just got away and dribbled it out the opposite way from the hoop as they called a 3-second call on her there.
It's a difficult one because she really had nowhere to go.
Yeah, tough one, and she was going away from the hoop. But referee called 3 seconds. Wayne for the Palatines. Fiona Dwyer comes up with a defensive rebound this time. Johnston tightly guarded by Wayne. Foul is called on Wayne. That's her second personal foul.
And Wayne just talking to her teammates, asking them to trap with her.
Johnston brings it up for the Riders. Johnston. Good pass to Edgeworth Yates as Dwyer comes up with another offensive rebound. Johnston this time comes up with a big rebound. Passes out to Edgeworth Yates. Rob, back to Edgeworth Yates. Inside to Fee. Fee. Foul is called. Foul this time is called on Palatine's number 13, Harriet Oswell Salisbury.
And as much as the first quarter was about defense and transition, this second quarter has been about offensive rebounding.
That's a second personal foul on Harriet Oswell Salisbury. I agree. Offensive rebounding so far in this quarter for the Riders has been really, really positive, and they're really hitting them boards and getting second opportunities. As Fee goes to the line and makes the first free throw.
Yeah, I think I could have counted about 6 offensive rebounds in the last 2.5 minutes.
And second is good for Fee as she makes both of them, extends this lead to 19 points. So 4:30 to go, 39-20 in this WBBL action here at Loughborough University. Good defense again from the Riders. Oswell Salisbury looks to take Fee. Nice pass inside, but misses the layup as Johnston comes up with it. Nice outlet. Good pass back. Nice. What a shot fake there. It's a really intelligent play there from Johnston. As a really good pass in between her and Edgeworth Yates. But as she gets up, she sees the player looking to come. A little fake, puts her up in the air, takes the contact, and finishes for 2. Really smart play.
And the willingness to give up the ball in the transition. She gave the ball up early in the floor. Didn't necessarily expect to get it back. Got it back. Was patient with it. Got the finish. Great stuff there.
No, really good. So timeout called by Lee Davey, Durham Palatines. 4:07 to go. Riders lead 41 to Palatines 20, and we'll be back just after this timeout. Johnston goes to the line to shoot the bonus. Free throw. Make it a 3-point play. Makes the free throw. 22-point lead in this second quarter, WBBL action. Wayne hits the front of the rim. Brown comes up with it. Brown finds Squires. Johnston out to Squires. Back to Johnston. Fee. Inside to Edgeworth Yates. Oh, nice little head fake. Oh, nice little head fake there from Edgeworth Yates. Sends the defender the wrong way for the shot. Steps round with a nice 2 at the end of the shot clock.
And once again, patience there. Being close to the edge of the shot clock, a lot of players will rush a shot. But she was patient, knew her time, got the shot off, made it.
Nice pass. Nice backdoor cut there from end of shot. But Kirsty Brown said, I'm not going to give you an easy layup, and fouls her just underneath the basket as she tries to block the shot. That's going to send Hendershot to the line for 2 shots.
And Durham's doing a great job of cutting. I think the last 8 points have all come off backdoor cuts or cuts from the side, and I think that's what's really keeping them in the game.
Hendershot, a 60% free throw shooter for the season, as she makes the first. Second is good. Both her free throws made. Ryder Squires with the ball.
Both teams now in team fouls.
A good steal there by Outwell Salisbury as she looks to go, gives it up to Wayne. Palatine looking for the backdoor cuts again. It's a tough shot. Wayne comes up with it. Oddeswell Salisbury. Hendershot. Nice little pass there from Oddeswell Salisbury to find Hendershot for 2. Hendershot goes to 5 points personal. Foul is called on Palatine's 25, Burrow. And a substitution for the Riders. That's first personal foul on her. And Johnston takes a break, and Hannah Robb comes back in. Edgeworth Yates will go to the line to shoot 2 shots as Palatine's 5 personal fouls in the bonus. So Riders are at the free throw line.
Tough foul there for number 25 as well. It's one of those where you both go to get it. She got there first, gets the foul.
Edgeworth Yates makes second. 71% is free throw shooter. One goes 1 from 2. Hendershot turnover. The hesitation dribble even got her herself that time. Edgeworth Yates, Brown, Robb, Squires inside to our line. Squires. Hendershot comes up with it for the Palatines. Wayne. Good defense from Squires, just slows it down. Stops the penetration. Hendershot. Good defense. No foul is called this time. Foul is on Hannah Robb. That's the second personal foul on Hannah Robb. And they are also in team fouls now. So with Palatines in the bonus, they will go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
First shot made there.
First one was good. Second one off the back of the rim. Ottawa Salisbury with another offensive rebound. Hendershot back into Ottawa Salisbury. Hendershot turns the ball over. Second missed dribble by her in the last couple of minutes. Rob Squires comes around the screen. Squires attacks. Arlen. Edgeworth Yates. It's going to be a Riders ball, just a tip on the end. 4 seconds on the shot clock.
Not much time. Let's see what the Riders do here.
Nice pass inside. Nice cut from Ashley Arline. Squires finds a Squires assist for 2. Just under a minute to go in this second quarter action.
Alex Shaw walks up to the scorer's table looking to check in here.
Rob Squires. Rob. Inside. Rob for a corner 3. Nice give and go from GB teammates. Brown and Rob. Good offensive rebound by Edgeworth Yates. Brown. Wayne comes up with it for Palatines.
5 seconds left in this quarter. 2, 1.
Oh, she gets the shot off just before the buzzer, but wasn't good. So at the end of this first half here at Loughborough University, WBBL action. Leicester Riders 47, Durham Palatines 25. We're going to take a break now and we'll be back with you after the half time. Enjoy and look forward to seeing you for the second half. A warm welcome back to Loughborough University for WBBL action. My name's Russell Livingston. I'm joined by Sammy Williams for WBBL action here. Leicester Riders taking on Durham Palatines. Just about to get ready for second half action. I hope you've all enjoyed your break and ready refreshed for this second half. We had a great first half action. The Riders currently lead the game by 22 points, 47 to 25. We've got about 20 seconds to go. Just some stats from the first half. Off the bench for Riders, Edworth Yates making a massive impact. 11 points, 4 rebounds and 5 assists. And then for the Durham Palatines, Hendershot with 6 points and 3 rebounds, and Ottawell Soulsby with 5 points and 4 rebounds.
Impressive by Yates there, coming off the bench and scoring a quarter of your team's points. Not many can say they do that.
And we're back here at Loughborough University with Hannah Robb with the Riders. Back to Johnston. Johnston looks to use the rebound off of Arlen as she makes a nice automatic pass to her. Robb back to Johnston. Johnston inside to Arlen. What a pass! And a nice finish with the right hand from Ashley Arlen.
Great work inside there by the Riders. Hand off into Staggers now for Durham.
Good defense again, containing Palatines by the Riders. Good hands, end up just having to throw it off. Good box out there from Brown on Ottawell Soulsby. Johnston. Robb. Back to Johnston. Corner. Squires. Arlen inside to Brown. Shot clock that time. I don't think Riders realised that they were that close to the end of the shot clock as she made the pass inside. As Wayne brings it up for the Palatines. Looks to use the screen. Pass back to Wayne. Use the right hand dribble. Nice finish for 2. Johnston. Brown. Squires. Inside. Ashley Arlen, nice turn, and looks to go and finish with her right hand again and draws the foul. That'll send Ashley Arlen to the line to shoot 2 shots.
And the Riders really looking to put the ball inside to Arlen here. And just the way Oleana's willing to just give up the ball very quickly into the inside. Great stuff. Makes the first here.
First one is good for Riders captain Ashley Arlen, currently an 80% free throw shooter for the season. Make that 2 from 2.
80%, blistering hot for a big as well.
Off as well, Soulsby hits the back of the rim. Johnston comes up with it. Johnston behind the back, pulls up for 2. Oh, nice move from Mackenzie Johnston. Puts the ball behind the back and then a nice pull up for 2.
Johnston very underrated there with her handles. That's a tough move and an even tougher shot.
Hendershot. Hand off. Ashley Arlen comes up with a rebound. Robb in the corner. Arlen comes up with it. Nice rebound and put back for 2 for Ashley Arlen. Make that 13 points personal.
And the way to use the basket there to seal off a defender there.
Wayne. Foul is called. on Riders Hannah Robb. That's her third personal foul on Hannah Robb. It's going to be a Palatine's end-line ball. Ashley Allen comes up with it. Brown, Johnston to Squires. Squires pulls up. Big three-pointer from Oriana Squires. Pulls up in transition.
This is the free ball there.
Riders with a big lead, a 31-point lead already in this game. Hendershot attacks the basket, takes the contact, and foul is called on Ashley Allen, number Riders captain 31. That's going to send Hendershot to the line for 2 shots.
And for Durham right now, the free ball is just not falling, so they're having to look inside and get looks at the rim.
Hendershot, a 60% free throw shooter for the season. In and out. Makes that 2 from 4 for this evening. Sorry, 3 from 4 for this evening.
Right on her average, 60%.
Johnston for the Riders. Just controlling play and getting where she wants to get to. Finds it to Squires in the corner. Hits the back of the rim. Johnston comes up with a big offensive rebound. And she takes it through the middle of 2 defenders, but doesn't go in. Wayne comes up with it with Palatine's. Wayne into the corner. Calls it back. Pulls up for 3. Hits the back of the rim. Squires comes up with it. Riders out in transition again. Ashley Allen to Squires. The turnover there. Hendershot comes up with it to Wayne. Blocked by Ashley Arline. Otterwell Soulsby. Back to Wayne. To Hendershot. Hendershot guarded by Arlen. Big. Hits the back of the rim. Squires comes up with it. She looks to slow it down this time for Rose. Oh, maybe not. Out in transition, she's going all the way, but turns the ball over. Otterwell Soulsby comes up with a steal. And now she looks to go herself as she turns the ball over. Ashley Owen finds Jess Edgeworth-Yates in the corner. In and out. Ashley Owen, no, Johnston comes up with it. Inside to Edgeworth-Yates. In and out. Foul is being called this time on Jessica Edgeworth-Yates. It's going to be a Palatine's end-line ball. Substitution for both teams.
And just the coach is looking to get a little bit of calm in this game now. Ball's going up and down.
O'Dwyer comes back in for the Riders, who also has 11 points off the bench. So that's 22 points between 2 players off the bench for the Riders. And actually their stat line is identical. 4 from 6 from the field, 2 from 3 from the three-point line. As both of them have 11 points, Fiona O'Dwyer and Jessica Edgeworth-Yates. Ulia Squires comes up with it for the Riders. O'Dwyer step. This time goes over and hits the wire, so it's going to be an end-line ball for Palatines. Nice move, nice crossover and attacking the basket there, and finishes for 2 for Brett.
Bolt there saw the heads coming and decided to reject the ball screen and go baseline. Bolt comes up for the ball again. She's in transition.
Nice pass. Oscar Soulsby finishes for 2, takes the contact from Emma Fee. Foul is called on Riders Emma Fee, and that's going to send Harriet Oswell-Soulsby for the bonus free throw shot to make it a 3-point play.
And 2 big plays there for Brault. 1 tough bucket and 1 great assist.
As Harriet Oswell-Soulsby makes the 3-point play, brings it back to a 25-point game. Brown with a nice move, but can't finish underneath the basket. It's going to be a Riders end-line ball. Good hustle play there from Fiona O'Dwyer underneath the hoop.
Ten seconds after the shot clock here.
O'Dwyer, Squires step back, but turnover. Wayne comes up with a Palatines. Hendershot looking to go coast to coast and pulls up for 2. O'Dwyer comes up with a rebound. Out to Squires. Fee, handoff. No, Fee keeps hold of it. Handoff this time to Squires. Edgeworth Yates, big screen by Kirsty Brown, but that was a great screen and great use of that screen, the way she turned the corner from Jess Edgeworth Yates to pull up for 2, right at the end of the shot clock.
And it's such a difficult shot. When you're coming at speed, it's quite hard to slow yourself down, line it up, and not overshoot it.
As Brown comes up with a defensive rebound. Fiona Dwyer inside to Brown, inside to Fee. Oh, back out. Edgeworth Yates to Brown. Kirsty Brown hits the back of the rim, comes back out. Palatines with the ball. Hendershot back into the side to Oswell-Soulsby. Looks for the left-handed. Nice little left-handed, nice move as Oswell-Soulsby looks to go one way, pulls up with her left hand and rolls it in as she draws the contact on the foul. That will send her to the free throw line again for the 3-point play. That'll be back-to-back 3-point plays from her.
Very impressive from Oswell-Soulsby there. It's very rare that you see a player that tall, able to finish inside and also carry the ball up the floor.
Her former coach, Matt Pitking's in the house. I'm sure he taught her a few of their moves when she was at Charnwood College and playing for him in the WBBL under the Leicester Riders. Back to the game now. So Riders lead by 24, 1:30 to go. Foul is called, an offensive foul is called off the ball. Foul is on Riders number 4, Edgeworth Yates. I think it must have been on the screen. Wayne brings the ball up for Palatines. Just under 1:30 to go in this 3rd quarter WBBL action. Big 3-pointer there
by Brault.
It's a huge 3-pointer, exactly what Palatines needed. It's going to be a Riders end-line ball off the block. A big shout out to Matt Mahomes, watching all the way from Portugal today. And a shout out for his daughter Clara. It's her 6th birthday today, supporting all the way from Portugal. And it's going to be a Riders end-line ball again. Mackenzie Johnston, nearly got the circus move from underneath the hoop as she puts it back up. And Palatines come up with it, but Ashley Islands comes up with a big defensive rebound as Riders are out in transition again. O'Dwyer. It's going to be a Riders end-line ball again.
Volt trying hard to just make it happen here for her team. 21 points down going into the fourth quarter. She just wants to ignite a spark that hopefully make a comeback here for Durham.
O'Dwyer with a nice little crossover and change. Then the turnover as Hendershot comes up with it. Big three-pointer there from
Bennett.
From Bennett, apologies, from Bennett in the corner. And a turnover from the Riders as Durham come up with it again and score. Johnston comes up with it. O'Dwyer as it hits the rim. But at the end of this third quarter, Durham Palatines get back into the game. It's now only a 16-point ball game after Riders had it all the way up past 30.
Yeah.
So it's a big comeback there in the last few minutes of the third quarter for Durham Palatines. And we'll be back with you after this third quarter break. A warm welcome back for fourth quarter action here at Loughborough University as Leicester Riders take on Durham Palatines in WBBL action. We've had a great game so far and Durham Palatines really finished the third quarter really strong and starting the fourth quarter really strong as Hendershot scores just underneath for two and a 14-point ball game now. Erline finds Rob. A jump ball is called. It's going to be a Riders ball on the possession arrow.
And a great backdoor cut there for Rob. Just couldn't get her hands on it.
Johnston to inbound it for the Riders. Into Rob. Edgeworth Yates. Johnston. Rob. Ashiela. Rob. And it's going to be a 24-second clock violation on the Riders there.
And Squires checks back into the game here for Yates.
As Wayne brings it up for Palatines. Guarded by Rob. A turnover there, good defense there from Hannah Robb, and looks like good on-ball defense, and Wayne puts it out. It's going to be a Riders sideline ball. O'Dwyer. Johnston. Squires. Johnston. O'Dwyer. Nice drive by O'Dwyer. Can't get it to fall though. Hendershot comes up with it to Wayne for the Palatines. Good defense there from Arlan, who gets the block. And Ryder's out 4 on 3. Hannah Robb in the corner. Big three-pointer. As Ashley Arlon takes the point guard position there and finds her shooting guard in the corner for 2.
Very impressive.
For 3, sorry. Yeah, as Lee Davey calls a timeout on that. 8:29, and Riders extend their lead back to 17 points. We'll be back after this timeout. Welcome back after that timeout from Coach Lee Davey.
Rolls with the ball. Screen by Hendershot. Ball into Hendershot now. Back to Wayne. Wayne gets it poked away. Comes back up with it. Only on the Squires contests. Rebound by Arlen. Ball back to Squires. Squires coming back up the floor. Johnston now with the ball. Riders enter into a Huon set. Kirsty Brown hands off to Hannah Robb. Arlen comes up off the screen. Arlen attacks down low. Kicks it back out to Oleana Squires. Oleana Squires is forced to take a 3 at the end of the shot clock. Misses. Mackenzie Johnson comes back up with it. Kirsty Brown. Foul. Foul by the Durham Palatines. Foul on number 25, Eliza Brolt there. Kirsty Brown now on the line shooting 2. And once again, the offensive rebounding of the Leicester Riders. That is what is keeping them with their lead here. And Kirsty Brown knocks down both of them. A 19-point game.
Good free throw shooting there from Kirsty Brown. As Palatines have the ball. Otterwell Soulsby with the ball. A massive happy birthday as well for Leah, who on Sunday, who is watching the game from Hamburg. And it's going to be a big turnover there for the Palatines, as it's going to be a Riders end-line ball. Good defense from Hannah Robb.
Squires with the ball again. Johnson comes up to take it. Squires with the Iverson cut. Ball into Kirsty Brown. Brown goes to work inside. Just can't finish it there with a hook shot. Bennett with the ball now. Looking inside.
Otterwell Soulsby handoff.
Brolt with the spin.
Nice spin. Big rebound by Brown to Arlan, and Ashley Arlan looked to get out in transition to Johnston and just overcooked that pass a little bit.
Final 6.5 minutes of this game. Riders are up by 19 points. As Oleana Squires comes up with a rebound and pushes the ball up the floor. Hands off to Hannah Robb. into Arlen. Across to Mackenzie Johnson. Ball screen by Kirsty Brown there. Throws it to Hannah Robb. Hannah Robb drives downhill.
It looked like it came off Hannah Robb's leg. That's going to be an end-line ball for the Palatines.
Wayne brings the ball up. Throws it inside to...
A nice pass by to Salisbury. Hender's shot for the Palatines. Guarded by Robb. Tough matchup there, but Brown comes up with it. Also, shout out to Mackenzie Johnson, who becomes the 7th Riders women's player to record 100+ league assists in a single season. It's a pretty impressive stat. Also remains on pace to probably set the club record, which is currently 123. Big shout out to Bradley Gaines for that stat.
Wayne with the ball now. Onto Salisbury. Spins. Shoots a tough contested mid-range and a
beautiful shot there from a nice move from Harriet Atwell Salisbury.
Hannah Robb stops, pops.
Oh, hits both sides of that rim to come out there. Wayne comes up with it for Palatines. Hendershot. Hand off back to Wayne. Big rebound there from Wayne, but can't get it to finish. As Brown comes up with it, as Brown looks to try and get out, Johnston slows it down. Just slowing down the play now in this fourth quarter, the Riders on the offensive end. Johnston just playing the game at her tempo. Brown. Big three-pointer from Kirsty Brown from the top of the key at the end of that shot clock. Kirsty Brown, I know that's something she's been working on a lot in practice, and good to see that drop for her. As Salisbury goes down the baseline attacking Kirsty Brown, it's going to be a Palatines end-line ball.
And Batista's looking to inbound it here for the Durham Palatines. Throws it deep. Wayne with the ball. Kicks it back to Batista. Batista drives downhill.
Nice pass inside.
Pass.
That's really nice pass inside to finish for 2. 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Riders lead the ball game by 18 points. Johnston finds Squires in the corner. In and out. Hits both sides of the rim again for the Riders. Hendershot with a spin move at half court to Wayne. Foul is called on Riders Emma Fee. It's going to send Wayne to the line to shoot 2. Substitutions for the Riders. Robb taking a break. Edgeworth Yates comes back in.
And only be the first foul by Riders in this quarter.
Yep, 3:43 to go, and both teams only have 1 foul in the quarter. And Wayne makes the first free throw.
Wayne makes the second.
Second free throw is good. 76% free throw shooter for the season, Wayne.
Score is now 68-52, 16-point ball game.
Johnston. Oh, nice pass inside. Oh, nice backdoor pass there from Johnston to Squires, and Squires finishes with a back to the basket with a nice little hook shot. Foul is called on Riders off the ball. Edgeworth Yates, foul off the ball. It's a 3rd personal foul. It's going to be a Palatines end-line ball this time.
What a great cut in that last play there by Squires. And an even better finish, honestly.
Ottawell Salisbury. Nice pull up for 2. Intelligent move from her, using her length to finish.
And we crossed that 3-minute mark. Johnson with the ball. Squire sets the back screen, pops out, gets the ball, drives in.
Foul is called. It's going to be an end-line ball, sorry, a sideline ball for the Riders. Substitution, Anna Trent coming in, and Squire's taking a break. Probably the last we see of Oriana Squires. 2:51 to go in the ball game. She's had a great game today. 6 points and 6 rebounds and 3 assists for her. Trent, Brown goes coast to coast as Hendershaw comes up with it.
Batista with the entry pass to Hendershaw. Hendershaw in the high post, looking to make something happen here. Can't find a pass, manages to make it somehow to Otto Soulsby. Otto Soulsby back out to Hannah Wayne. Wayne makes it.
Really nice play there from Ottawa Soulsby. Could have easily gone up with the left hand, but actually found a teammate on the three-point line wide open for free. Good assist by her. Nice, intelligent play. Foul is called on Palatinate. It's going to be a Riders end-line ball as Ashley Arline comes back into the ball game.
A little bit of fatigue.
And a timeout also called by head coach Krumesh Patel. 2:07 to go here at Loughborough University. WBBL action. Riders lead 70-57, and we'll be back straight after this timeout. Okay, it's going to be the referee's just talking over what's happening here. It's going to be a Riders sideline ball, but just trying to find out why the referees have stopped it.
Seems to be some sort of subbing issue here with
I think it's because they thought Johnston was coming out, but she came out for the timeout, but Brown was the one that actually was coming out. So I think that's what, because she went off quickly, they thought she was the one that was sub.
Right.
So yeah, I think it's because what they're saying was, as much as it was the same play where there's a timeout, they thought Ashley Arlen came in and Mackenzie Johnston came out. But what Coach Patel's saying is, no, she came out because she knew I was calling a timeout, and he was always subbing Ashley Arlen in for Kirsty Brown. So I think they've now come to a conclusion that that's correct, and they're happy with that.
Great insight there.
And just some stats for you while we've got this quick break. For the Palatines, leading all scorers, Ottawa Soulsby with 15 points and Wayne with 14 points. And Edworth Yates and Ashley Arlen both with 13 points for the Riders. Emma Fee as Oswald Salisbury comes up with it. And she looks to play the point guard again, going coast to coast. And holds it up, gives it to her teammate. Wayne attacking. Oswald Salisbury look for the fake to the three-point line. Finds Wayne. Ashiana, great hands by Anna Trent. A big three-pointer there for Baptista in the corner. 8 points personal for her.
And it's a 10-point game.
Ashiana accidentally gives it in to Ottawa Salisbury, and Ottawa Salisbury puts it in for 2, makes it an 8-point game, 1:32 to go, as Ottawa Salisbury goes up to 17 points personal.
And a poor lapse there by the Riders. A 10-point game with a minute and a half to go, and they've made a mistake and turned it to an 8-point game, giving this team life.
So Krumesh Patel calls a timeout. We'll stay with you with 1:32 to go. 8-point game here at Loughborough University.
And the resilience of the Palatines here, they've been chipping away at this lead slowly and slowly.
Started in that third quarter, didn't it?
Yeah,
and slowly they got that momentum at that point, and slowly getting themselves back to this game. And that shows a lot of character from them as a team after being 30, I think it was 32 points at one point down in the game.
I think going into the third quarter, the score was 60-36.
And Riders set up the press break. And foul is called on Palatine's 21, Wayne. And that's her third personal foul. Riders set up in a press break. Squires gets the ball in. As Palatine's trying to press the ball. Riders have to get it over. Johnston. O'Dwyer, back out to Squires. Edgeworth Yates in the corner. Johnston. Oh, nice move! Johnston, the guard, taking big man moves there. What a big move that was. Looked to take her inside, but then dropped her shoulder and finished to the rim. Nice move from her.
Absolutely fearless inside there by Johnston.
And timeout this time has been called by Palatine's head coach Lee Davey. I'm sure he's going to want to draw something up, obviously, to continue that momentum for the Palatines. But Riders get it back to a 10-point lead, 1:12 to go, and we'll be back straight after this timeout. It's going to be a Durham ball with 1:12 to go. WBBL action here at Loughborough University. 72-62, 10-point game. Riders on defence, down with the ball. Nice pass inside to Ottawa Salisbury as she draws the contact. And that's going to send her to the line to shoot 2 points. Sorry, shoot 2 free throws. Apologies about that.
Palatines here very happy to get points on the board with the clock stopped.
Definitely. Whenever you're down, you always want to try and get some points on the board with the clock stopped. But Ottawa Salisbury misses the first. Second is good. 9-point ball game here. Riders just get it in, and Johnson looks to get it over as Palatine starts sending everyone to the ball.
The Riders looking for a long possession.
Dwyer. Big rebound by Ashley Arline. That's a huge rebound at this point, and the foul this time is called by Hendershot. And that's going to send Ashley Arline to the line to shoot two. 44 seconds to go. Third personal foul on Hendershot.
I'll never say never, but that rebound there might have sealed the game.
Ashley Arline makes her first and takes herself to 14 points personal and 11 rebounds. Make that 15 points personal and 11 rebounds. A huge game again for the Riders captain here at Loughborough University. And a timeout is called by head coach Lee Davey, who will probably advance the ball and wants to draw something up for his team. We'll be back after the timeout. Right, 44 seconds to go. Riders lead by 11, 74 to 63. Wayne puts it in for the Palatines. Hendershot, back to Wayne. Nice pass, but Johnston comes up with it. Squires, Rob gets up into Johnston. Johnston loses the dribble, but comes up with it. Bodies rolling all over the place. This time foul is called on Palatines 21. It's going to send O'Dwyer to the line for two shots. One sec, the referees are setting up one end, but actually it's the other end. I don't know if the referee's seen, but it's actually the other end. One of the referees is so O'Dwyer will go to the free throw line to shoot two shots as Palatines are in the bonus. O'Dwyer at the line for two. Makes the first. 12-point game. Let's just have a shout out for Fiona O'Dwyer, who's come off the bench and had 13 points personal and 8 rebounds in this game. A huge game for her, for the Riders.
Just a late game poise at the free throw line as well.
And another big rebound there for Fiona O'Dwyer. Make that 9 rebounds personal, Johnston. And they're just going to pass this out at the end of this fourth quarter. What a ball game we've had today here at Loughborough University. WBBL action. Leicester Riders take this one 76, but a massive shout out to Durham Palatines that ran them all the way to the end as well. They didn't give up, even when 30 points down. They really made a game of it, and in this fourth quarter really made it a bit closer than probably Leicester Riders would have hoped to.
Yeah, very much so. I don't think the Riders were expecting the Palatines to push them as far as they did, but Durham's a resilient team and they pushed very hard.
Yep, great game. Thanks, Sammy Williams, for joining us for today. My name's Russell Livingston. I hope you've enjoyed our commentary, and we look forward to seeing you again soon back on WBBL action. Have a good evening and take care.
Thank you very much.